Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I 3-tick fish. A quick example of what this looks like. Well, first let me enable sticky keys because that's what it requires. This is using Windows mouse keys in combination with auto hotkey just to remap the Windows mouse keys buttons to somewhere easier, which is right here, 1 2 3 4 QWER. So quick little combination here. Rather than moving my hand all the way to the right, this makes it a lot easier. So we're going to go here, turn on sticky keys. I'm going to enable this, show the sticky keys icon on the taskbar, lock the modifier keys when pressed twice in a row, and place down when the modifier key is pressed and released. That way I know when it's on. So here I am going to show you what this looks like. Let's turn on the on-screen keyboard. So here's the on-screen keyboard just so you can see what's happening. So here I have the game, right? Here I have a fishing spot. So if I enable my mouse keys and I press number 7, it'll go really slow. And if I hold Control, it'll move fast. So the idea is to have it go from here to here to here to here to here. I'm also using RuneLight's menu entry swapper to customize the shift click. That way, if I hold shift, as you can see right here, I do not drop any of these. But if I pick up a fish and I'm holding it, I will drop this, but none of this, because I reconfigured them so I wouldn't drop them. Anyway, so what this allows me to do is this allows me to turn on the sticky keys for shift and control. So now I can place my mouse here to the left of the Marantil on the spot. Then on my keyboard, I just do this. Oops. It takes it's a bit of a groove to get into. So it's just like regular 3-tick fishing. So as you can see here, I got into a bit of a groove with muscle memory. And this is completely legal, supposedly, as it's 1-to-1, and I'm using Windows mouse keys. But I remapped the keys that Windows mouse key uses. So here it stopped, so I just manually walk here. Anytime you click out of the client though, you have to redo the pressing of these keys. So you have to press shift twice and then control twice while in focus of the client. Otherwise, as you can see, I'll click here. Now, if I go here, you know, even though it's highlighted, it doesn't work. So I have to do that again. So again, I start off. Oops. Control 1 didn't work. There we go. So we'll just walk here. So there's nothing manual or automatic about this. It's not automated. There's nothing automated for you. I mean, the only thing is you're using sticky keys, which is the operating system's function, which, in my opinion, I think it's allowed. So if I lose focus, this becomes kind of hard to do because I have to pay attention to the ticks. So anyway, basically the way I do this is I use, like I said, I use AutoHotkey to remap the keys. So if you want to grab this, I'll add it all in the description. So I went here, downloaded AutoHotkey. I used the current version by downloading AutoHotkey zip. What that does is it downloads the zip file, which you can extract. So for example, I extracted it to a random folder, then I double clicked the installer. Actually, I brought it into this folder and I put it in the installer. Yeah, so I double clicked the installer, or I dragged it onto this file right here, the installer, onto the AutoHotkey U64, and it proceeded to launch it, because if you don't have it installed, it's not going to recognize that this is the one you want to use. Obviously, if you have a 32-bit system, you want to use this one, but anyway, the point is, I installed that. Then I went to this class file, which is an implementation for AutoHotkeys, and it basically allows you to, basically what it says here, it's used to simulate keys, mouse, and a hardware driver level. So it allows you to remap the Windows mouse keys to wherever you want. So I extracted it to a folder here in my AutoHotkey install folder. I made a script file, which I'll put in the description. So you can see here, this is from a mouse. So this is the script right here, essentially. This right here. So as you can see here, it's 1-to-1. So if you press 1, you click. If you press number pad 2, you press number pad 9. If you press 3, you click. If you press 4, you press number pad 2. If you press Q, you click, etc., etc. Anyway, if you do not want this to be active, you can press end on your keyboard, and it will suspend the script. So basically, right now I press suspend, and now if I press 2, it's not gonna go crazy. But if I press it again, my mouse is gonna gradually move. Also, if I hold something, it's not going to spam it. So it's literally 1-to-1. So I can't hold this and automate it. So that's something you should know. So it's technically following every single rule that Jagex has imposed. As they say, you can either use only your operating system mouse keys, or you can remap 1-to-1. So that's basically what we're doing here. Anyway, if you want to enable mouse keys, you go to your settings, you go to ease of access, so I'll show you again, ease of access, then you go to mouse, and you can turn on mouse keys right here, control it. I don't have this modified at all. It's trial and error though. You can set it up however you like. Obviously, if you're doing something different, you might remap it a bit longer, or you might increase the speed. But yeah, this is very important right here. Hold the control speed to speed up the shift key process, up or down, control or shift, respectively. And so yeah, can't seem to scroll down. For some reason I can't seem to scroll down. But anyway, so yeah, so basically whenever you have number pad on or off, mouse keys is either enabled or disabled. So if you turn on number pad lock, it'll disable it. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. On my keyboard, just 1, 2, 3, 4, then QWER. Obviously, putting the mouse here, using menu entry swapper and root and light. That's pretty much it. So yeah, you just download this from here. You click clone or download. You download a zip right here. Sorry if I wasn't clear before. And then you extract it to your folder. Then you create a new AHK file, so you could just do a new new text document. You can open it. You put the script in. Okay. Put the script in. Save it as 3-tick. Okay. 3-tick fish.ahk. You can save it. You'll have it here. And if you want to launch this as a program, you can just right click this and then compile script, and it'll basically make something like this, which you can create a shortcut to. Obviously, you can only launch this from within the folder, as in this file cannot be on your desktop, but you can create a shortcut by sending it to desktop. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's very, very straightforward. If anything was confusing, let me know. But yeah, it's just an easier way of 3-tick fishing where you don't have to strain your wrist. If you're like me, I have essential tremor. And so it's very hard for me, essential tremor and carpal tunnel, so it's very hard for me to constantly be using my mouse. So this is what I primarily do. So yeah. Also, the good thing about sticky keys is you can just drop like that the fish without really having to hold shift, and it's a lot easier. But yeah, so one last time I'll demonstrate what I do here. Oh, the fishing spot moved. There we go. So, and it moved again. That's unfortunate. Okay, so cannot do this. So obviously you know how 3-tick fishing works if you're here. So yeah, it's really straightforward. You can get into like a groove of this. Your muscle memory just kind of remembers the sound of your keys. It's like a pattern. As you can see, there's nothing automated about this. So yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will definitely put this everything in the description that I talked about. I'm sorry if I wasn't concise, but a quick summary. Basically, you want to have Windows mouse keys enabled and then sticky keys enabled, as that allows you to hold everything without actually holding it. And this is part of the operating system. It's not an external thing. You know, people with disabilities, you know, like I shake a lot when in general, like, so I have a lot of essential tremor basically, but it's pretty bad in carpal tunnel. So, you know, a lot of people like me, I can't be constantly holding a key as it just doesn't work out very well. It becomes painful and very inconvenient. So yeah, anyway. Sorry about that, but for closing that. But basically, you know, I don't think you can get banned for this, or at least you shouldn't be able to. I mean, it may look a bit robotic because it's, you know, you're pressing the keys and they're just skipping along. But again, it's in compliance with the rules, with the statement and the clarification that they had on Windows Mousekeys. The script is literally not one-to-one, or it is one-to-one. It's not automation. It doesn't move your mouse for you. That's not what it does. It just remaps the keys on the number pad and obviously the mouse button key, but it's one-to-one. So yeah, so auto hotkeys right here. I'll link the links in the description. Here's the DD, the implementation. It's all going to be there. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. See you later.